We begin this morning with the president offering his opinion on what the midterms should be about. But does it match what voters care about or what the actual candidates are talking about? I have a great team here to break all of it down. But first, let me tell you where we stand with just 18 days to go before voters cast their ballots. President waking up this morning in Scottsdale, Arizona. That is just a short drive away from the city of Mesa, where he'll be holding another rally later tonight. Why Arizona? Because the Republican Senate candidate there, Martha McSally, is in a dead heat with her opponent, Kyrsten Sinema. The races there are nearly as tight as in Montana, where you know he was last night, and in Nevada, where he'll be tomorrow. And what does the president think will put Republicans over the top? Listen to this.
This will be an election of Kavanaugh, the caravan, law and order, and common sense. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be an election of those things.
Well, that might be what the president wants to talk about, but it is not necessarily what the voters want to talk about. According to a new NBC News Wall Street Journal, the economy is the top concern, the number one concern, something the president spent very little time on last night during the rally. Immigration checked in as the fifth most important issue behind corruption, healthcare, and foreign policy. But the president wants to make it a number one issue, pushing a thinly veiled conspiracy theory that Democrats somehow helped create a caravan of migrants headed to the border. Please listen.
Now we're starting to find out, and I won't say it 100%, I'll put a little tiny question mark at the end, but we're probably not going to need it, but we have the fake news back there. A lot of money's been passing to people to come up and try and get to the border by election day, because they think that's a negative for us. And there are those that say that caravan didn't just happen. It didn't just happen.
Well, you got the real news right here, sir. That's not a question mark. That's nonsense. Meanwhile, Democrats have been trying to keep the focus on health care, the top issue for their base. But Republicans have started running ads on that, too, claiming they want to keep Obamacare's coverage with people who have pre-existing conditions. Democrats are trying to fact check in real time, pointing out that many of these very Republicans previously voted to get rid of all Obamacare, including the coverage they now claim to support. Please listen.
I voted to protect people with pre-existing conditions, to make sure insurance companies were forced to give them health care.
The reality is that we took the vote, and during the vote, Martha voted to repeal these protections.
7 different times I voted when I was in the United States Congress in favor of covering pre-existing illness.
The one mechanism that's been in place to protect that, he has been against, relentlessly attacked it from the beginning.
We can protect people, and we must, with pre-existing conditions, but they shouldn't be forced to pay the prices they are paying now.
His lawsuit is so reckless because there's no backup here. There's no backup plan for pre-existing conditions if he's successful.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.